Get ready to dive into my skincare regimen, AM and PM. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. As you can see by the title, I am going to be going over my AM and PM skin regimen and some of the things that I've done to try and get my skin to be as healthy as possible. I have come kind of a long way. My skin used to look a lot worse than what it looks now. So we're just going to be going through some of that. But first, please like and subscribe, and please feel free to comment. As you all can see, I do not have perfect skin, nowhere near having perfect skin, but I have come a long way. Like I mentioned in another video, I had very bad cystic acne to where I had acne. I'm going to throw some pictures up. So as you can see, I suffered from cystic acne, and I am on these pictures. I am in my 40s, and you can see that it's developing on my face, my cheeks, especially like my jawline. It was just a really hard time, and I wasn't sure exactly what I could do to help it out, to help it get better. And so what I did was I started doing my research. So I have a few things that I want to share about my regimen and tips. So if you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking down at notes. I wrote notes down so that I can remember everything that I want to make sure to share with you guys. I think it's important that you get to know your skin. You choose, and so once you get to know your skin, know what those issues are that you're having with your skin, and choose ingredients that will target your skin needs. Do a little bit of research. It's research all over the place. And one of the other things that I had to just make sure that I understood was I would go on YouTube and I would see all of these videos with all of these beautiful faces and skin just so smooth. And I don't know why, but it took me a little bit to just be like, wait a minute. The women that you are looking at, they're beautiful, but they're also like 18 and they're 20. And I just had to realize that, like I'm a little older than that, sort of a lot older than that. And there were some things that I didn't do early on in my skincare regimen. And so my skin's not going to look like exactly like that. So that's one of the things that I really had to realize. And it's okay. Real quick, I want to mention some people, some YouTubers that I've watched that really has given me some good information on skincare. Dr. Simi Adeji, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm going to link them all down in the description box. She was the very first one that I watched, and I got a lot of good information from her oily skin video. Go check that video out. Dr. Alexis Stevens, she's also a doctor, a licensed dermatologist. Lots of good stuff from her. Dr. Vanita Ratan as well. Kiki Carr is someone on YouTube, and I've gotten a lot of good stuff from her. And then Keeping It Simple with Bridget. Just shout out to all of those women who have inspired me to really take a good look at my own skin. So let's talk about skin needs. Your skin, I learned, needs moisturization and hydration. Cleansing. Skin needs to be cleansed. Toning, that's kind of still in a jury. It used to be that toner was a thing that we needed to do, and I'm learning now that it was because the pH level of the cleansers wasn't quite good enough for the skin yet, and so people would tone. So a lot of people are actually saying, professionals are actually saying that you don't necessarily need a toner anymore. So it's by choice. Consistency is super important. Our skin, I found, needs some other things that I am going to get into as well. Issues. Know your issues, like I just mentioned before. Do you have dry skin? Do you have oily skin? Do you have combination skin? Do you have acne? Do you have large pores, melasma, hyperpigmentation? Some people have rosacea, and some people like myself have very textured skin. So just hone in on those needs. Once I was able to really take a good look at my skin and hone in on the needs of my skin is oily. I get really oily in the cheeks. I get oily in my T-zone for sure. Even my brow area gets very oily. I have huge pores. My pores are really, really large. And I've learned that I'm not going to be able to make them go away. They're not going to shrink or anything like that, but I can do things to help minimize them. I have some hyperpigmentation. I'm sure you can tell just because I'm not very good at doing makeup. I definitely have some hyperpigmentation, darker spots on my skin, and my skin is textured. If you can see the texture, the large pores. Those are definitely some of my struggles. What struggles do you have? Tell me in the comment box. I would love to hear. So for cleansing in the AM, I came across this cleanser. It's called it's by Specific Beauty, and it has salicylic acid and aloe vera, chamomile, and this helps control the oil of my skin or of skin, and it also helps with hyperpigmentation. I really like this. I would try to get it back from Ulta again. When I went back, they didn't have it anymore. And so I went on my shop app and just typed it in, and I found a store on there called Beauty Digs, and that's where I've been ordering this from. So I went looking for this after I couldn't find it at Ulta anymore. So after using this to cleanse with, I go in with my Hero toner. And this, I'm going to show you guys, this is different type of toner. You guys see that? It's kind of like it's like a water gel. So when I use this, I don't necessarily rub it, but I do pat it into my skin because that is what the instructions tell you to do. And so this helps smooth out my pores and balance the oil in my skin. I have a lot of oil in my skin, as I mentioned, so that's what this helps. I really, really love this stuff. I've been using it for a little while now. I don't know if you can see that, like it's got little beads in there, but I really like that. I've been loving that. And again, I found this at Ulta, but it can also be found at Target, I've seen. And I actually got this on sale. This usually retails for like $21. But I found it for like $16.99, and I snatched it off the shelf because I like it so much. I'm going to go ahead and show you a pump of this, and it goes on. It spread. You only need a little bit of this because look how that spreads. That spreads very, very nicely, gives you a nice layer of hydration. I really love this stuff, and you will actually feel the hydration when you are using this. So I go in with this to hydrate my skin. Next, I go in with a vitamin C treatment. I go in with a vitamin C treatment because it is to help treat the hyperpigmentation, so dark spots, darkening parts of the skin on your skin. It also boosts your collagen and just overall help brighten. Now, I like to use this brand. It's called Naturium. This is the Naturium Vitamin C Complex Serum. So that's this one, but last time I went to get it, they didn't have this one, so I just picked this one up, and it's just a vitamin C super serum plus. It doesn't matter as long as it's Naturium because I like this brand. Whichever one is there, I'm gonna pick up, and it seems to always be sold out. In any event, I'm gonna show you what this looks like. It comes in a pump, and I'm gonna put it on my other one now, and it just looks like this. And again, it's very spreadable, and I spread that all over my face. So I really, I definitely always have that in my regimen as well. And my moisturizer that I like to use is this Neutrogena. Now, this is the Hydro Boost. This one is the fake fragrance-free one with hyaluronic acid, gel cream, extra dry. This stuff is wonderful. So you see that? I need some more. So I go in with this on top of my vitamin C serum all over my face. You guys see that? All of these products, they look very similar, right? So this has, like I said, hyaluronic acid in it. It doesn't clog up your pores, and it feels very, very good on the skin. All light products for me because, like I said, I'm extremely oily. So I got to make sure that I'm not putting heavy oil products on my skin. So the last part of my AM skincare is sunscreen. I've been loving this Supergoop. It's a mineral sunscreen, has a SPF of 40, and I put this go on my skin because I have learned through the ladies that I mentioned earlier and the professionals that I've done research on. You guys, we need to be wearing sunscreen. One of the thing that is most damaging to our skin, people, is the sun. So we need to be making sure, and I know Black people, we be like, oh, our skin is dark and we got melanin and we don't need to wear sunscreen. You listening? Wear your sunscreen. So I make sure that I put on sunscreen every day all over my face. And if other parts of my body is going to be showing, I go in with the Black Girl sunscreen because this one is a little heavier to me, a little oily, more oily than this one. I put this all over my neck and any parts of my body that is going to be out. I am a middle school administrator and I'm always out during lunchtime supervising, and where I live, it gets hot in the summer, and so I make sure that I put this on. You guys, please wear your sunscreen, especially the younger ladies. Ladies, please, and gentlemen, protect your skin. That is how a lot of us who are more mature, that is how a lot of us, our skin doesn't look as good as it used to because skin does a lot of damage the sun does a lot of damage to our skin. So make sure you wear your sunscreen. And last but not least, I go in with my Vaseline where y'all see the label's not even there anymore, all over my lips. I've used other lip balms and they just don't do the trick that regular petroleum jelly or Vaseline does. So I go in with this and then I'm all done. So let's talk PM. A lot of things in the PM regimen are the same, but some are different. So in the PM, I go in with CeraVe, and this has ceramides in it. That's good for the skin. Niacinamide, hyaluronic acid. I go in there with a little gentler, is that a word? Probably not. A more gentle cleanser because I'm going to be going in with retinol. So I make sure that my cleanser is a little more gentle. So I start off with that. And then I go in with the same Hero Clear Collective toner. And then I go in with my Hydrating Serum that I talked about earlier. And then I go in with my moisturizer and retinol at the same time, which is the Oil of Olay Advanced Retinol 24 Plus Peptide. So this is what I use at night to moisturize my skin. I'm putting retinol on at night. I'm using for treatment in the daytime, I'm using vitamin C as my treatment. And at night, I'm using retinol because retinol helps turn over our skin cells, especially as we age. They don't turn over as quickly, that I've learned through my research. So I definitely go in with retinol at night. Also, about twice a week, I go in with this Paula's Choice. exfoliant. This has BHA. It's a liquid exfoliant with salicylic acid. It is made to go deep into the pores and get all of the gunk and gook out of the pores, at least as much as possible. So I like to go in with this. It's a really good product. It's kind of pricey. Got it at Sephora, but I continue to use it because I like the results that it gives me. 2 to 3 times a week, I also use a mask. There's 2 different types of masks that I've been using. I've been using this Shea Moisture African Black Soap Clarifying Mud Mask. This one is pretty good, and it's not very pricey. I'm going to have the price of it down in the description box. I don't think this was more than $15 or $16. So this one, I found this at Walmart. You can find it at Walmart. You can find it at Target, you know, all those stores, they carry that. The other one that I like to use is by New York Biology, and it's the Dead Sea Mud Mask. You guys, I'm using a mask 2 to 3 times a week just to go in and try to get my skin nice and clarified. So I definitely like using these 2 masks. I love doing masks. And last but not least, you guys, this is what I do. I drink water. I found this water bottle on Amazon. It wasn't very expensive. I'll link this down in the description box. The reason why I love this water bottle is because I can put all the water for the whole day and hold it. I don't have to refill it or anything like that. I usually start at about 85-ish, and then I finish drinking it throughout the day. And I put a slice of lemon in there sometimes, but this, oh, and the handle, this right here is one of the reasons that I bought it, because I carry it around like that, and I get to work, I put it on my desk, and I go home and I put it back, and then I go like this, and then I go like that. Anyway, you guys, please make sure that you are taking care of your skin inside and out. Drink plenty of water. All right, everyone, that's it for this video. If what was said in this video, you're like, listen, I can't do all that. You're not going to do all of that. I get it. Keep it simple. Cleanse your skin, moisturize your skin, and in the mornings, use sunscreen. Start there, and then you can work your way up to the other things. So again, that's it. See you next time. Bye.